I won't say that the debt is neutral, but I think it's more neutral than people let on. Like certainly in your life, debt is not neutral. Like you are not the US federal government. You don't issue your own currency. Like your debt and the government's debt is very different. And so I think people have a hard time separating that, as it functions in a large economy, the US debt is much more neutral than how debt functions in your life as a borrower.
Okay, explain what you mean by it's neutral. Like,
It's not like bad.
okay.
Like the US it's not like if the debt was 10% of GDP or 20% of GDP, this would like the economy would be like twice as bad. It doesn't necessarily
Okay.
like
It's not
so
linear or
yeah, it's not
what?
linear and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, like think of a recession. The debt is amazing because it lets the federal government essentially borrow from future growth and borrow, quote unquote, proverbially borrow from future growth, but actually borrow from people to prop up the US economy to keep it from getting smaller. That is an incredible role for debt. And if you don't believe me, ask every state government that has to fire teachers every time the unemployment rate goes up. Like debt is great because it gives us the ability to maneuver around these big crises. Debt is also great if it's really hard to pay out of pocket for a highway system, but I think that system is going to pay off. So if I borrow and put a highway system on my credit card and then I get a national highway system, like I can make that type of sweeping investment because I have the ability to borrow.